All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another Art Talk. So today I wanted to talk about if you're serious, then get serious. And what I mean by that is if you're starting just to say that I really want to work in this animation field, I want to start getting more freelance work, I want to start improving upon my artwork, I want to do these things, it's not just claiming it and saying it. It means you got to get to it. You got to get to it by starting to take the action. And it's no longer just talking about it. And I say this because I feel like a lot of artists will just talk about it, or they have the idea in their head that they want these things, but how serious are you? How much effort are you really putting in? You can say, oh, I want to become a better character designer, for instance, but how much effort are you actually putting into just working on the craft? Are you drawing every single day? Are you trying to figure out the problems that you face? You say, God, I really want to get better at, I need to get better at figure drawing and doing that, but you're only showing up at a life drawing thing maybe once a month or every few months, and you're not really partaking in it. And that's what this means, is like you got to get serious. And it just means just getting that calendar structure, starting just to really organize your life, organize yourself, make sure that you're just writing things down and acting on them is going to be the most important thing. Because if you're not acting on any of these things that you wish to accomplish and do, you're not doing anything. You're not creating anything. You're not making anything happen. All you're ever doing is talking about it, and it becomes some lofty idea that never comes to any form of realization. And that's what you want internally inside. This is what you want to have happen. It's, again, the taking action is the most important part, but also can be extremely difficult. And it's just knowing that is like, yeah, it's going to be difficult. Yes, it's not going to be easy. But what are you going to do about it? Are you truly willing to make that change? Are you truly willing just to just get this thing going, just put in that effort, know that you're going to go through struggle, know that it's not going to be just a piece of cake, a walk in the park. You got to put in the time, and just most importantly, just really know that this is something you enjoy doing. And you might even discover through the process that it's not something you enjoy doing, that you just don't like, man, I thought I wanted this, but it's not really something that I want to pursue. And now I got to figure something else out. But maybe you want to be in a gallery. You can't just all of a sudden be in a gallery. You got to get serious and start creating a body of work and creating that. You can't just work in the animation industry without having an effective portfolio. You got to put in the work. You got to make sure that you're finding out what's needed to put into the portfolio, put it in there, and then just start doing whatever you can. It means digging, it means searching, it means just Google exploring, it means just whatever you need to do to try to find the answers, and not just wait also for people to give you the answers. I feel like this holds people back. They'll say, well, I'll make that move once I get the information from this person, or wait for that thing to happen. And it oftentimes never happens. It doesn't come around. Otherwise, it just keeps getting pushed and pushed and pushed. And there's this constant aspect of procrastination. So again, are you really serious, or are you just saying this? Are you just saying it just to appease other people and make them feel good? I don't know. I don't know what it is that you might be going through or doing, but you gotta just get serious with this. No longer talking about it, taking that action. And through that action, you'll eventually just start building up the tools, the artillery, whatever you want to call it. You'll start to just build these pieces of the puzzle together. Eventually it'll start to fit, and you'll have that picture in front of you, and you'll make this stuff happen. And I don't want to make it sound or even say that anything is easy. It's not. Everything can be draining. It can take time. You got to get in the right headspace. You got to be clear. Make sure you're hang around the right people. Make sure you have the right friends, people who aren't telling you things are impossible and then you can't do it, and it never worked for me, so what makes you think that you can do it? There's so many different avenues out there for starting to think about making a living in art, whether you're opening up creating your own Etsy store, whether you're creating something that you're starting to set up at comic conventions, where you're talking to just your local libraries and schools, where maybe you want to teach kids or do something. I don't know. I don't know what that is. This is what we have to figure out and get serious about and discover. Like, what is it that I truly love? What do I truly enjoy? And I know for me, it's the teaching aspect. And that's why I just try to hone everything into that. You know, I've lived my life as a character designer. I've worked for the studios. I've done the freelance stuff. I still do this stuff. But where my true heart, my true passion is within this realm of teaching, and I know that I wanted to get serious about it. So when I decided that I wanted to get serious about this, I just decided, well, first thing that I need to do is just start teaching for other people and see if I even enjoy it. So I started teaching at other schools, and I realized, hey, I really kind of enjoy this. I put myself out there, and then I wanted to get serious. You know what? I'm no longer just going to work for someone else and teach for them. I'm going to start my own school. I'm going to get serious about this. And I started my own school, and then it just evolves and builds upon that idea. And that's what it is about getting serious. Getting serious is just about taking action. All right. So what are you going to get serious about? Really think about that. Really start to don't think you can get all the answers just given to you at one time. You won't. It's going to be a process. It's going to be just about accumulating the answers over time, and eventually you're going to get there. But you got to try. You got to try things, and then you're going to know if this is something you really even want to get serious about. All right. With that said, make it a great week, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Take care.